Point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much. We done seen too much. We've been through too much, man. We are experiencing way too much. God done revealed himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised. All you have is right now, this moment. And I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine. Just back with another quick word, man. You have to be the example. These days, man, nobody want to do the right thing. Nobody want to say the right thing. Nobody want to step in and actually do what their actual job description entails because nobody want to risk their reputation, their paycheck, their position, their title, their power in order to do the right thing. We see wrong happening every day, whether it's from one another or from we at work and we seeing how the higher ups treat us, or just anything, man, in school, anything. First thing people do is pick up a phone and record now these days. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? And then they not trying to come in and mediate and de-escalate the situation. No, they bumping it up. They egged it on. They want something to happen. They want something tragic to happen. Then when it happens and somebody's affected, and then now somebody's life is gone, or somebody is paralyzed, or somebody is in jail, or somebody then lost, they mind, or whatever can happen from these negative situations occurring. Now people want to feel bad. And now it's even more so these days. People don't have no remorse at all. You see what happens when somebody passes away. They continue to be disrespectful. They continue to go in. And trust me, I understand. We done been through some crazy situations, me and my family. We get it. But at the same time, I understand as a man, it's limits to what you got to do. It's limits to what you should say. It's limits to what actions you should take sometimes, depending on the situation, circumstance. And I get it, man. Some things people never change, people never let go, people never move past, people never forget. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And that's when it come in to you being the example, because we got to understand that we can't change nobody. We can't make nobody do nothing. We can show them everything and tell them everything and give them the whole game and the whole structure and the whole plan and everything, but we can't make them do anything. We can't make somebody believe something. We can't make somebody see something. We can't make somebody dream something. You know what I'm saying? We can't make somebody see the best in themselves if they don't see the best in themselves. It's nothing we could do, but as an individual, as a person, you can come out here and just live your life and let that talk for itself. Let that speak for itself. The way you carry yourself, the way you walk, the way you move, the way you conduct and govern yourself, the way you are with women, children, and old folks, the way you are as a man to another man, regardless if it's good, bad, or indifferent, you still remain 100% man. You know what I'm saying? And just how you are so flexible and you're so versatile. In the house, you can do anything. Cook, clean, you know what I'm saying? Do anything. Continue to be the example, because they're gonna understand, like, even though you might not be a talker, you may not speak, and you do it with your actions, so they may not really get it, but them seeing you do what you do day in and day out, they go out here in this world and they think that everything is gonna be as you did it. Everybody gonna be like you, and then they gonna see the difference, and then they gonna notice, nah, it's different with daddy. It's different with my husband. You know what I'm saying? So it's different with my wife. It's different with my mom. It's different with my daddy. Like, all these things sometimes that we take for granted because we get spoiled by it, because we grow up under it. We grow up with them, and we have these partners and people that love us so much that we don't understand that it's some people that don't have no love in their heart. It's some people who don't care at all. It's some people who don't want to do well. There's some people who don't want other people to do well. There's some people who really hate life and they hate their life, so therefore they don't want you to love your life. So it's some people that's really out there looking to argue. They're looking to fight. They're looking to be violent. They're looking to act out. They're looking to explode. They're looking to raise, because all they doing is lacking accountability, lacking the responsibility, and they letting this anger and this hurt and this pain build up, and it's distorted, and it's a lot of things that should be said and should have been done, and it hasn't been done. So they holding on to all of this, and they looking out to take it on somebody who ain't got nothing to do with the situation, because they can't face the problem head on. They can't face the person who did or said these things to them that has caused them to feel these way. So they're gonna take it on the next, person. So, in traffic, when people driving crazy and when they going around you, man, let them people go. Let them go. I don't blow my horn. I ain't flipping you off. I'm not doing nothing. I'm letting you go, cuz it's like when you that impatient, when you're that upset, when you that angry, you know what's going on. You from this area, you from this situation, so you already know how the flow go. And when you got somebody that's willing to risk their lives and risk other people's lives in order to get to wherever they're going, not even faster, because you're going to get there in God's time, regardless. It don't matter the speed you drive, you're going to get there when you're supposed to get there. But if you're willing to risk it all in order to do these things, and you just trying to be nice, you trying to keep your family safe, so you end up blowing the horn, you end up doing this, and then this people, that's exactly what they was waiting for. Then they come and they do something to you. They come and do something to you, or they put you in a situation is all for what? So it's like, you got to let these people be. Just be the example. Be the example. A lot of times we get cussed out. A lot of times we get disrespected. A lot of times, people think that they can keep getting away with their behavior. They can keep doing what they're doing and saying what they're saying, and then they come against you. Nah, be the example. You're not going to do me like that. You're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to treat me like that. And then God will show you when to stand your ground. God will show you when to be quiet. God will show you when to turn around and go the other way. God will show you, nah, it's something more. You need to look deeper in this. Don't let this go, because God will keep it on your heart, because you'll be like, man, why I keep thinking about this? Why do I feel this way? Because it's something that God needs you to see. It's something that God needs you to know. So you just got to listen to God and listen to Christ, and just allow the Holy Spirit to really move and increase your discernment and increase your awareness, so you can understand when to move and when not to move. You feel me? So you don't get mixed up, because like I say, if everybody's doing the same thing, saying the same thing, wearing the same thing, walking the same way, listening to the same music, talking the same way, it's hard for people to differentiate the good between the bad. But because you stand alone, because you are anointed, because you are separated, it's easy for you to stand out. So I don't want people to get discouraged, because when you going against the grain, meaning you're not going along with just what everybody's doing, what everybody's saying, just because it's the popular opinion, that's going to cause friction. That's going to cause you to fall out with a lot of people. That's going to cause people to target you. That's going to cause people to attack you. And that's going to cause people to prey on your downfall. So you're going to feel the negative energy. You're going to feel the push. You're going to feel the attacks. You're going to get verbally abused for no reason. You're going to have people threaten you and tell they're going to kill you and say they're going to hurt you. And all because you believe, all because you're not scared of them, all because you're comfortable being yourself, all because you telling the truth, all because you can't be intimidated, all because they can't conquer you. All these things are going to happen because you are being the example. But you just got to be steady, and you just got to be patient, and you just got to trust the process and understand that somebody's watching. Everybody's watching. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you're going to watch it, I'm going to give you something good to watch. You know what I mean? You're going to hear me talk well. You're going to hear me behave well. You're going to hear me try to push positive things in the youth. And you're going to see me do things for the community, from the neighborhood. And you're going to see me really put my words to actions. I ain't just talking about it, I'm being about it. And it's consistent. It's every day. It's every week. I'm doing the same thing. So it's like, I don't take days off. Every day and God gives me is an opportunity to just be better and to just do more, to just be humble and just be grateful for the time that he's given me, because he didn't have to wake me up. He didn't have to give me these talent, skills, or gifts or abilities. He didn't have to do anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, the fact that he put me on my right way, I got to stay on that way. And the only way I can stay on that way is I just continue to do the things that I know that has gotten me here. So you got to feel comfortable, again, being solo dolo. It's going to come a time when you're going to come back and you're going to connect and get with your tribe and get with your people, and y'all going to do what y'all do. But you do well with family or by yourself. Don't compromise it, bro. Like, if it ain't people that you don't feel comfortable with, man, you ain't got to make no new friends. Just chill and just understand that God has got you hidden. He's got you tucked away. He's got you safe, and he got you He got you mastering every craft and just being on top of your game in every way. So when it's time for him to represent you to the world, it's gonna be a hit, all hits, all green lights. And what he's been doing, he's been setting up your path. He's been setting your path straight. He's been setting up everything for you to go through these doors, and it's gonna be all open doors, all green lights. So you just got to continue to stay out the way, continue to be the example, continue to go against the grain, bro. Continue to be not influenced by social media, not influenced by none of this foolishness, not scared by the crisis and by the things that's going on in the government or about what people saying, about what people doing, man. I don't care about none of that. God woke me up. He gave me strength. He gave me a plan. He gave me a vision. He gave me a mission. I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to attain it, bro. It's nothing to nobody that can stop me. You feel what I'm saying? And the only way I know how to do is just be me. It's a lot of people who are uncomfortable being them, so they don't have a routine. They don't have a rhythm. They don't have an identity. They don't have a personality. They don't have any of these things because they don't even know who they are. And then they uncomfortable being who they are. When you comfortable being who you are, it's easy to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So just stay out the way. Be the example. You can't change nobody. I don't care how much you preach to them. I don't care how much you talk to them. I don't care how much you want them to do well. You want them to do right until they want to do it, until they get sick and tired, until they get enough, until they want this walk that you got with God. You feel me? There's nothing you could do, but all you could do is just be that light. You feel me? And you ain't got to say nothing. Just keep doing it with your steps. Keep doing it with your life. Keep doing it with your, you feel me? Your motive, with your intents, with your prayers, with your belief, with your trust in that God at his word. Just understand that your life, like, trust me, bro, like it's hope. It's hope. That's what your life represents. It's hope for the hopeless, bro, because they know if you can do it and you can get through it and you can make it, then so can they. So just be the example. Be the example, bro. Be the example. Till next time, Slim.